today has been a crazy busy day, and I was not able to get a book review filmed for you guys, even though the fact that I take Thursdays off to specifically film a book review for you guys so I can get it uploading Thursday night and get it up Friday morning. So I decided that for today's book review of sorts, I am going to show you guys the books that I am currently reading. So with the warmer weather, it has been hard for me to find a time to sit down and read, and when I did find it, I could read maybe a page or two or a chapter at a time, and then I would have to move on to something else, in another project or something. And now with this colder weather, I'm going to rewind a bit, or I would read in a vehicle as I was going somewhere. Then with this weather change, with the cooler and colder weather coming, I'm able to spend more time reading now and have a little bit more time to squeeze that in and pick up an actual book and not an audio book and listen that way. So a lot of the book reviews are books that I have read in my past or have had the chance to squeeze in and listen to an audio book, or to be actually read and listen to the audio book, or just read. So anyways, let me get started on these. So I wanted to finish the book Mind Games by Stephanie Black for you guys, and I'm listening to that one on audiobook, and I am this close to finishing it but did not get it done today, so that will be next week's book review. The next one that I have on audiobook that I'm going to be listening to is Cheers to Eternity by Al and Ben Caraway, and I'm excited to listen to this one. I listened to her other book, Not the Tattooed, or More Than the Tattooed Mormon, I believe it was, and I really enjoyed it, and now I'm excited to listen to this one. And on the cover here it says Lessons We've Learned on Dating and Marriage, so I'm excited for that one. The next ones are a couple books that I have been reading for months and months now, here and there. So I am reading Love, Jane by Renee S. Clark, and this is one where the main female so far has left, she went on a mission, and then her person that is waiting for her decides, I don't know if I want to wait for her, and there's stuff that ensues from that. Then the next one I've got is Love on Point by Tiffany Oudkirk, and this is one where a non-member goes to BYU, and there is just hilarious hijinks that ensue. There's terms that people who attend BYU use, or people are familiar with them, and there's just, so far it's been fun to read. There's a set of twins in here, and there's a mix-up with the twins. There is some life lessons that I have read and kind of feel like they've hit close to home so far, and I think it's kind of, an ironic bookmark that I've got in here. I will have, in one book I'll have a bookmark, or in another book I'll have a piece of sticky note like in this next one, or I'll just have like a piece of paper or something, but in this one I have a sticky note from my zebra pad. And this book is Short Investigations by Claire M. Polson, and this one so far, it is about a rodeo cowboy who has a murder pinned on him, and there is also a private investigator and his daughter, and so far I'm just barely like in the first few chapters, and so things are starting to come out, and we're starting to learn about the murder and the scene and who people are. So I'm still learning that one. And then These two I have not read yet. They just recently came out, and so I'm excited to read them. This one is The Shipbuilder's Wife by Jennifer Moore, and I'm excited for this one to see if any of her old characters from her other books cross into this one. And this one takes place in the year... Let me see if it says in the first of the book here. Does not. So, but this one, like I said, I'm really excited. That from the back it says that it takes place in America when the British are coming to attack, so that might be during the Revolutionary War. I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. This last one is Proximity by Tracy Hunter Abramson, and this is one that just came out as well. So I am excited to that one because she writes some really good suspense, mystery books, and she weaves in that thin ribbon of romance as well as Jennifer Moore's books and Claire M. Polson's books. I am not one for a mystery book that half of the book is the mystery and then you've got the romance that just kind of overpowers a little bit the mystery. So I'm excited because, like I said, Tracy Hunter Abramson's books, Jennifer Moore, Claire M. Polson, they throw in the mystery, the adventure, the intrigue, and as well as that little thread of romance in there. So I am excited and have my hands and work cut out for me. Like I said, I have been reading these two at the same time I'm reading this one now. So I've got these plus the two books that the one I'm listening to and the one that I want to listen to. So yeah, it's hard to keep track of the storylines. I have to kind of find myself skimming back through to figure out, okay, now this character comes from this story, I'm in this story, and I get sucked into the storyline, and I have to, like I said, when I'm reading multiple books at once, go back and skim through the book, figure out which book I'm in, which character we're at, if it's a split chapter book between two different characters or so, and I have to figure out what is going on in the story at the time. And so it does get confusing. Anyways, I hope that you guys have a great conference weekend, and I will see you guys on Monday. Bye, guys.